Appreciate everybody tuning in today with your boy Mr.Stacks. I know we normally catch up here throughout the week, Monday through Friday, on our morning hype and closing bell sessions at 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. But today I kind of wanted to just dig into some new stocks that I'm looking at here, and as far as some high potential gains that we're looking to maybe predict on our price movement here for the next couple of weeks moving forward. But if this is something you're interested in, things you'd like to talk about and hear about, I appreciate y'all hitting that subscribe button and the thumbs up, that notification bell, get filled in on the news before these stocks actually pop and explode. I kind of like to dig into a lot of these numbers and a lot of the charts here as far as the price movement, and see if we're able to get on board before the train actually takes off. So just kind of wanted to provide y'all with some news as far as some digging around I was doing and looking into some of the history behind these stocks. But today we're gonna focus on the high short interest on some of these stocks and maybe looking for some short squeezes. And some of these I've actually been looking at. I've talked about them in some of my previous videos. I believe a week ago we were talking about RSLS, and this is one that I kind of want to just go over first before we jump into the other two. I do have three that I want to touch base on here, just seeing if this is something y'all would like to maybe trade on. I'd like some feedback as well, and see if this is something we're feeling positive about. But me myself, I feel like these are some good stocks at a good price that we can probably get in and look to make some good money on here before all the volume starts to pile into these stocks and the attention's drawn in. But let's go ahead and jump right into it here. Our first stock of the day I'm going to discuss was going to be RSLS. This is Reshape Life Sciences. This is a daily chart here. We're also using a different platform today. I kind of went with Webull. Normally we do like to use our TD Ameritrade platform or Thinkorswim anyways, but this one here has some other tools that we can actually use to kind of look at some information from an institutional standpoint, I guess you can say, as far as who's actually invested in these stocks and what percentages that they're actually owned. But right now, RSLS, we did pop off earlier, I believe like a week ago, earlier in the month, and we hit a high of like almost $15, I believe. Since then we've sold down all the way down here to the $4 level, and as you can see here from the history back in January of this year, we're at the same level, and we've hit highs though. We've come up pretty high here, up into the like $30-$40 range, and this is because of the high short interest that's in this stock here. So I'm gonna show you some things here as far as some of these institutions that are invested in this stock before we actually dig into the actual chart itself. But as you can see here, we do have some of these institutions with some high stakes here holding on this stock. We have Armistice Capital, I think that's how you say it. They're at like 11%. They took a position here at the end of March, and these are actually new investors jumping on board this stock here. We have Deerfield Management. They're almost 10.5%. Same end of March they jumped on board. Interwest Venture Management, they're at 379. Vanguard Group. This is a known name here. We see in a lot of the stocks here. Like right now, I believe Zella. They have the same institution that's invested in that stock also, and we're seeing a lot of movement, and we're looking to see some high gains on these stocks here, especially with a lot of these people on board. This gives you more confidence in wanting to trade, because these institutions don't just focus on these stocks for no reason. There's got to be something going on in the background we probably don't know yet, and they're just kind of getting on early, and this is something that I'm trying to do as well. The reason I'm digging around and trying to provide y'all that information as well. But as you can see here, we've taken 5 institutions have taken new positions here. 4 of them actually have increased their positions. So that's 9, different institutions that are taking on more shares, and we're still having a couple of them decreased and sold out. But as you look, like, there's a lot of interest in this stock, and this stock is actually it's a therapeutics company. It's known as a weight loss solutions company. The company is focused on offering an integrated portfolio of products and services that manage and treat obesity and metabolic disease. Its lap band and associated program provides minimally invasive long-term treatment of obesity and is an alternative to more invasive surgical stapling procedures such as the gastric bypass and sleeve gastrectomy. But yeah, this is pretty much people that are wanting to lose weight or are having problems with weight loss. I guess they have these certain procedures and different devices, I believe, that they've developed that you're able to insert into people, and I guess it keeps you from eating so much food. It limits your intake, which is pretty crazy. I mean, on how that works, I don't even know if crazy is the word. I guess it's neat. But I do know some relatives and family members that have gotten the type of surgery from this company and has actually helped them lose weight. So it's not that this is something that they're barely working on. This has been going on for a while, and they have been successful at things that they've done. So I believe that's why a lot of these institutions are on board with this stock here. And the short interest on this stock, I believe we're actually at like 23%. I think it's decreased from the last time I looked. It was at 28% on Friday, but looking today, it's actually dropped back down to like 23%. But that's still a good percentage rate on the short squeeze. Looking at maybe if there's enough volume that comes in on the buy side, we may be able to squeeze out some of those short positions, especially right now, because on the low, this will be the best time to buy in. We're looking at 425. Let's dig in here. Let's look at the 30 minutes, how I like to see. As you can see from that sell-off, we hit a high the other day. I believe that was Friday. Started to sell off, but it's starting to show an uptrend again. You can see the moving averages starting to cross here, but we would have to wait for this one to break back up to actually give us another buy signal. Me myself, I don't mind buying on the low. I mean, I don't think we'll move any lower, so even buying in now I think would still be a good opportunity, especially as you can see we're hitting these levels here. And we're just about to break out come Monday probably. But yeah, this is something I just wanted to point out for y'all. I may look to trade on some of these as well. May not put a big portion of what I have available, but I might jump on a few hundred shares, maybe 300-400 shares, something like that. But yeah, y'all, this is something to put on the watch list if y'all haven't added already. RSLS, like I said, we were watching this one about a week ago, and this one's in focus again, especially with the short interest on this stock. We get some more volume coming in and another catalyst that publishes. We may begin to see this shoot up pretty fast here. A lot of volatility in this stock, but on an upside gain, I really feel like if you get in at the right time, we're looking to make a good profit here, y'all. So just be aware. We did see a lot of selling here on Friday, but like I'm saying, we've already sold off. I believe we're holding levels here on a low end, so I think this would be a good opportunity to buy in right now. So just keep that in mind. Come Monday morning, we're going to check back up on these stocks, see where we're at, see as far as any movement going on, if we notice any volume building up. But we'll definitely keep you updated on this one here. Alrighty, second stock of the day, support.com. How many of y'all know about support.com? Yeah, a few months back, I was checking this one out. I haven't really had much focus on it lately. But again, checking the short interest on this one, it's up there. You know, a lot of people want these stocks to fail at what they're doing, or these companies. This one again also had a good high point not that long ago. Not crazy high, but coming off of $1, you know what I'm saying? Hitting about $10, and we're already starting to trend up here on the daily chart. Over a long term on the weekly, just kind of going back. See, we've seen higher numbers, $20 a share, things like that, but it's been a while. But going on with lately, what's going on with these companies, the technology, the cloud, the software, a lot of this technology though is just starting to draw in business. And this company here, I'm not really too familiar with what they do, but I know. Let's just go ahead and read in here a little bit. The company offers an outsourced support services for service providers, retailers, Internet of Things, solution providers, and technology companies. It offers technology support services, programs for both the consumer and small business markets, and includes computer and mobile device setup, security and support, virus and malware removal, wireless network setup, and home security and automation system support. Its cloud-based offering, Nexus, is a software as a service solution for companies to support interactions with their customers. Its end-user software products are designed to maintain, optimize, and secure computers and mobile devices. Its principal software products include products designed for malware protection and removal, super anti-spyware, personal computer, PC, smartphone, and tablet maintenance and optimization, Cosmos, and PC registry, cleaning and repair. Sounds like pretty amazing things that they can do here, and I really think this is starting to draw in a lot of interest. I'll probably have to look in to see how our volume's been trending. I'd hate to take up the whole video doing that now. I kind of want to just touch base on a short squeeze as to the stocks that we're pointing out, and kind of just looking into a little more as we gain more focus on these stocks. When we start to see a little movement, we can provide a deeper analysis on some of these. But right now we're just going to do a brief update as to the ones we're looking at and just the interest in them. But as you can see also here on an institutional level, we do have some good positions here with some of our good institutions, or popular institutions, I'm sorry. But Fondren Management, they have a 5.40% stake in this stock. Renaissance Technologies 3.45%. Vanguard Group, again, they're holding a higher percentage at 3.42%. And Vanguard itself, with that high of a position, has got to say something. BlackRock also is another well-known institution. They're holding almost a 2% stake in this also. You can see that we have 7 new people, or new institutions, that have taken positions in this stock recently. Some have sold out and some have decreased, but we still have a good number of people increasing and holding still. So this has got to show something here as far as the interest in this stock. Whether it be a short or a long interest, it's still showing that people are looking at this stock, and with enough volume, as you can see here on the news, 3 short squeeze candidates, they're actually looking at some of these stocks also. But these are stocks that I'm looking at too. We're seeing news on them now, but I feel like these may be ones to pop off pretty soon. Let's look into a daily 30-minute. I think we kind of already seen these levels, but yeah, we kind of had a sell-off here on Friday, but again, we're right at a base level here. A lot of support, and as you can see, we had that bounce here. We came right back up here, and we can test these highs pretty easily, pretty swiftly. But yeah, y'all, just kind of check these stocks out. These are something you want to trade. Just check for a good opportunity to buy in. I think these levels here are good buy points, in my opinion. Again, do your homework. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't do what I do. Just kind of do what you do. But just kind of wanted to point a lot of these out, y'all. Just let me know your thoughts on some of these stocks. Please comment below. Any feedback's welcome. Appreciate everybody providing their thoughts on some of these trades we do. Teaming up with that type of communication can really help us out, just trying to make a better trade and being more profitable. But the last stock of the day, let's go ahead and move along here. Archon. I had some shares here just last week on this one, but I ended up trading them out. I wanted to do something different, but I'm probably going to come back to this one here and hold it again. But luckily I did. It ended up, because I was going to take a position here, actually I did. Bought a couple hundred shares. But I ended up selling it. Actually, no, it was 360 something. So, yeah, I bought a position right here. And I ended up selling. I only held it for a couple days. I think it got up to like 380 or something. So I ended up selling it out. And as you can see, I did it right before they did a little sell-off, so I may be looking to get back in here. A lot of support here also on this level. Short interest on here is also pretty high. On the support stock, the short interest I believe was like 34%. So something I forgot to mention though, but support was at 34% on their short interest. And Archon I believe is also holding around like 29% or so. So a lot of these stocks, this one here, a lot of new positions, but this one's not holding a lot of institutional interest like the other ones are. So this is kind of on the bottom of the list, but this one's more of the short interest, reason why I wanted to point it out, not necessarily the institutional interest. But yeah, this is what's been going on with these stocks. This is technology in the oil and gas software though for oil and gas. I'm not sure how they work, but this one's kind of been up and down, real volatile. As you can see on the daily, like there was a tremendous sell-off here back early June. We've kind of just been consolidating on a downward trend though. But a lot of support. This is a key level, as you can see right here and right here. We've been holding. It was resistance there. We bottomed there, and we're bottoming still here. But yeah, this is kind of something I'm watching. I wouldn't be looking really to buy shares in this one yet. But I'm gonna be looking maybe to get back into it soon. I'm gonna have to watch it just to see more or less when it starts to move back up. But a lot of these are on the low right now, so this could be a good buy point. Just be seeing these tremendous sell-offs is just what's scary, I guess you can say, because that just shows some of these people just pump them up and then they just pull the rug. But those are the risks you take trying to jump on a short squeeze stock. For those of y'all that are willing to do it, like taking those risks, you see more upward gains on those, and these are reasons why I like to point them out. Some of them I don't always throw all my money in it, but I do like to play with these. It's a little fun I like to have. This is just what I like to do, and I'm sure a lot of y'all get some excitement out of it also. But yeah, let me know, y'all. Feel free to leave y'all's thoughts in the comment section. Maybe looking to do a live stream soon. I'm just trying to work on getting some things in place first, but please, any feedback you can provide, I appreciate it. If this footage is helpful for y'all and these are some things y'all want to do, please hit the thumbs up, help out the channel.